Welcome back after the break, and now Venkat is joining us with Finance World.
Thank you, Preeti and Sakal. Let's now have a look at the top lines of the finance world first. India's public debt declined marginally to 55.73 lakh crore rupees at the end of March 2016, showing a quarter-on-quarter reduction of 0.04%. Debt excluding liabilities under the public account of the government was 55.75 lakh crore rupees at the end of December. Good news on electrification front. 108 villages electrified last week. Under Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Jyoti Yojana, 7,874 villages get electricity. Government to electrify more than 18,000 villages before 2019. Income Tax Department has issued a proposed set of rules for computation of the fair market value of assets for taxing any indirect transfer of assets abroad to avoid Vodafone-type tax disputes in the future. Feedback sought by Weekend on how to compute fair market value of assets transferred in transactions outside India. Reserve Bank of India warned Jan Dhan accounts are very vulnerable to frauds and asked banks to be on guard against such activities. Raising concerns that Jan Dhan accounts can be misused by money mules, RBI said banks should have a proper mechanism to monitor transactions in these accounts. Niti Aayog Vice Chairman Arvind Pangadia says that states and centres should interact more often to gauge the outcome of various social schemes. Pangadia says centre and states should share notable practices in the social sector service delivery mechanism. Now moving on to the global markets, to begin with the US markets. In fact, the US stocks closed lower yesterday in low volume trade as investors awaited further indications on the timing of the Federal Reserve's next interest rate hike. Well, these are the cues. It was pretty much flat, we can see. Dow Jones 8 points, S&P 500 and Nasdaq 4 points each were down. Moving on to the European markets, they ended the first session of the new trading week with modest losses. Traders were disappointed by the unexpected decrease in the Eurozone private sector data yesterday. FTSE 100 was down by 20 points. German DAX was affected mostly, down by almost 73 points indeed. Moving on to the Asian markets today, they were nearly flat in early trading today, while the dollar rebounded from steep losses against the yen in the previous session. Nikkei was down by 103 points because of the dollar-yen equation, and Hang Seng was down by 30 points. Shanghai Composite SGX Nifty pretty much flat, but still trading on a negative note. Indian markets were under pressure, with industrials overweighing gains in consumer stocks as investors weighed the prospects for a US interest rate increase next month, and its impact was actually seen on the capital flows. The BSE Sensex down by 71 points and Nifty was down by 19 points. But there is some sort of subdued trends in the global markets. We'll have to see how Indian markets will be taking these subdued trends. Will it be negative, or will it be flat, or will it be positive? Well, that's all in the updates of the finance world. Once again, back to Sakal and Preeti.
All right, thank you.